on me? No! Come on.
No.
Did you see what happened?
No,
are we all right? What are you? Ow.
Wait. Forget about us. This guy right here is a cheater. No. Hey, don't walk away. Get over here. This guy right here is a cheater. I took my necklace off before my match, and guess what? I looked for it. It was gone.
Find it, right?
You know where I found it? In your freaking hand, bro. You hit our pal. You hit our pal, Cooper Valentine, in the face.
Come on, yeah. What's up? Whoa, guys, whoa. He's playing tag team hits. Come on, son.
Hey,
Keep playing tag team hits.
finish your interview, chump.
As I was saying, I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. I'm not wearing earplugs, so take it easy on me.
Okay.
You're facing the Cotton Candy Princess herself, Tiffany Avatar, title.
Best friends. My best friend.
So what are your thoughts going into this match?
What happened the last time?
You messed her, you fucked her up.
I did. Real good.
Are we gonna expect more of the same?
What?
Are we gonna expect more of the same?
Oh, of course. What else would it be?
Alright, did you take your medicine today?
No?
I can tell. Alright, you better get back and sell your merch.
Okay.
Definitely got to invest in some earbuds.
I just want to say that was super rude of you to walk away from me earlier.
Talking to the New York State champion, you're going to have to pay up.
Do you take kale?
Dude, goodbye.
Whipwreck, Cation, doesn't matter.
We'll see what happens, but it looks like we have a special guest.
Get my earplugs on.
No.
You was looking for Tina, and then you talk about people dominate tonight, all right? The Dirty Deeds, they got nothing.
We're now the new Starlet champion. What's going on?
Hi, I am fearless princess, so why not team up?
All right, now just announced by Mr. Joel Maximo for February.
Finisher is called the Shadow Ban, and I was like, that's kind of.
Hold on. Let me speak. Okay?
But today I got a very special guest. I got the great.
Welcome to an all-new Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Denk, and today I have a very special guest who not only will be at Titan on May 11th, going up against O'Shea Edwards right here. Yikes, that's going to be quite the match, but he is also from the NWA. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wreckingball Legursky. How you doing?
What's going on? Good. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing great, man. I have you on. I'm excited. I've been wanting you to come on for a while. You know, I saw you at Ace doing your thing over there. You know, I was like, oh, man, I got to have that guy on. And once I saw you were coming back to Titan, I'm like, oh, this is my opportunity to get him on the show.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. What is this? All will fall. Oh, yikes.
All will fall. Exactly.
All right. Let's go into something you just did recently. Tell me what happened at Hat City Havoc.
Well, at Hat City Havoc for Northeast Wrestling had a 5-man gauntlet. I ran through the Even Stevens.
Oh, no, the Stevens?
Yeah.
I know those guys.
Yeah.
I guess they weren't the best.
They know me well, too. The Even Stevens, Adam Ace, Fly Guy Noriega, and Cha-Cha. Who do you think won that one?
I'm going to say there was a Wrecking Ball that won.
Yep. All will fall to the Wrecking Ball. I just ran through them.
Oh, man. Those Stevens.
Bang.
They deserve it. They're kind of mean sometimes. They're going to kill me next time I see them. All right. Let's go up for some other events you got going on. Rockin' Wrestling on May 4th. Now, you're in this.
Yeah. Monster Mash.
Monster Mash. That's right.
Yeah.
Monster Mash. Yusufa Marcus.
And Beastman. Have you seen Beastman yet?
I haven't seen Beastman yet.
He's huge.
Is he?
No, everyone in this match. I'm looking forward to this. This, to me is the personification of professional wrestling. Everyone's over 300 pounds. Everyone's larger than life. and I'm looking forward to it. I know that it's cliche,
Yikes.
but they're really gonna have to reinforce the ring for this one.
Yeah, they might have to, man. Yikes. I know Vargas 'cause I've seen him in action. I've seen Yusufer in action. So I can just imagine Beastman and yourself. This is going to be quite the match that anybody
Yeah,
anybody can't miss if they're in the area.
Beastman's probably a good 50 to 75 pounds heavier than me.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
he's
guess
a big old boy.
that's why they call him Beastman.
Yeah.
Alex says, "Yo, Legursky, reach out to Jerry. We need you in SWA one more time."
Book me, Jerry.
Book you, Jerry. Mr. Herb Simmons, how are you, sir? I will see you tomorrow night as we will be discussing Fan Fest 2 going on in St. Louis, Missouri, right there, Wreckingball.
Oh, wow, looks like a big one.
It's a big one. I'm flying out there for this one, so I will be there as well,
Uh-oh.
attending. All right, let's go next. Oh, look at that. The Slime Balls are going into the Crockett Cup. Good for them. But let's talk about your match against O'Shea Edwards at Rise of the Titans on May 11th. And if you haven't gotten your tickets, you need to get your tickets right now or as soon as the podcast is over.
Yeah, I've been really looking forward to this one. I've been training hard. I dropped about 40 pounds. Definitely need to have the cardio to go up against O'Shea. He's been shedding some weight too. He's down to, I think, 260. You know, he's a big man with a lot of buzz, especially on the Twitter.
He's got a lot of buzz,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah, you know, he's wrestled for Ring of Honor. He's currently in MLW. Big, strong, bad dude, but you know, the Wrecking Ball is a bigger, stronger, badder dude.
You guys tore the roof down over at Ace, man, a couple of months ago. I saw you were facing another big man, and you guys, I thought the ring was gonna collapse when you guys
Vince
were
Steele,
slamming each other. Yeah, Vince Steele.
500 pounds.
Jeez, yikes! I mean,
Yeah.
anyone who's called Wrecking Ball is gonna mess people up.
Oh, absolutely. I bring it with everything I do. You can't, there's no holes in my game.
Awesome. All right, let's talk about your time at NWA.
Yeah.
First of all, how do you like being part of that promotion? And what are some challenges coming up for you?
I love it, you know. So I started off 2.5, maybe 3 years ago at this point. You know, I tagged with Jay Bradley. We're known as the Fixers. You know, we've beaten teams like the OGK, the Kingdom, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett. We won
Wow.
yeah.
Good stuff. Have you guys faced the Country Gentlemen?
Yeah, we're 1-1 against the Country Gentlemen. We defended the titles against them, and they took the U.S. tag titles from us. So we got a little score to settle with them.
Unfinished business with those guys,
Yeah.
the Kazana boys.
The Kazana boys. So we actually wrestled the first iteration of the Country Gentlemen. It was AJ, and it wasn't Kurt Kazana. It was their cousin Anthony Andrews. We haven't wrestled the new version with Kirk.
Right.
Honestly, I think Kirk's better than Andrews.
I had them on a couple months ago, man.
Yeah.
Good guys. Good guys.
Oh, absolutely.
Have you guys had a chance to wrestle with the Slime Balls yet?
We have not.
All right, I'm looking forward to that one.
That's definitely going to be an interesting one when it happens. You know, we got, you know, two teams with two people with larger than life personalities. The Fixers are larger than life, so are the Slime Balls.
Right. Just don't crush poor Sage. He
I
gets
can
thrown a
tell.
lot, Sage.
Might have to Spike Dudley him and send him into the crowd, Bam Bam and Spike Dudley, and send him in the third row.
AJ said he long darted him when he was on the body. He long darted poor Sage.
He did, yeah. I think he
Yikes.
gave him a bit. What did he give him? A big deal. think out of the corner. Yeah, he tossed him. But I could throw him further.
I bet you could. Seriously, as I see a wrecking ball through Sage, I saw that like an arrow. I could see that too, but poor Sage, man. Ooh, speaking of arrows, the Arsenal is watching us. Adam Ace,
Uh-oh.
who will be
Gotta
on
beat
next.
him.
He's coming on next year. All right, let's go into your history, man. It's hot in my room. Let's go into your
No,
history.
it's hot here too.
Oh,
No AC in this room, so
me neither. I got
I'm
the
a big
fan, but I
guy,
can't feel.
sweat.
I
Yeah,
know.
same.
Yeah,
Same.
big guys sweat. Yeah, I'm like 6'3", so I sweat all the time, man.
It's awful.
It is awful, man.
Perfect temperatures around like 60.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, that's my favorite type of weather. Although I like going outside to the parks and stuff when it's warm and stuff.
Yeah.
How about yourself? What does Wrecking Ball like to do for fun?
Lift weights, listen to some heavy metal, and eat pizza.
Pizza. I love pizza. What's
Yeah.
your favorite type of pizza?
Either cheese or buffalo chicken.
Okay. All right.
I'm normally pretty plain.
Pretty plain pizza. All right.
Yeah. And I like it all. I like thin crust. I like thin crust. I like Greek, Italian, Domino's. I don't care.
Stuffed crust.
Yeah, there's not a lot of stuffed crust readily available around me. We don't have Pizza Huts and so
I think.
had.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I think they have them in New York and New Jersey, but
Not in other parts of the country.
yeah, well, yeah, not in Connecticut. No Pizza Hut. So
Damn. So I bet I won't be finding any in St. Louis when I head down there.
you what? Sorry.
I won't find any in St. Louis when I head down to St. Louis.
You might. No, it's just Connecticut. Like Connecticut,
Really?
just like got yeah. I think they have a Pizza Hut down there. It's just Connecticut, like legitimately just got rid of all their Pizza Huts. Oh, why?
Yikes.
Well, there's a lot of pizza snobs in Connecticut because I don't know, like if you know the rivalry. Like New York says they have the best pizza, New Jersey says they have the best pizza, and Connecticut's in the mix, especially with the New Haven style pizza.
Ooh, that's good pizza, New Haven style.
Yeah.
I like that pizza. Serena likes DiGiorno's frozen rising crust. All right, let's get into some wrestling now. Let's talk about how you fell in love with professional wrestling.
Yeah, no, I always watched it growing up. I started a little bit before the Attitude Era, and then like middle school and elementary school, middle school was the Attitude Era. I grew up, watching, Stone Cold, The Rock, D-Generation X. Got in trouble, doing some suck it signs when I was in elementary and middle school.
Yikes.
NWO, yeah.
I think we all got in trouble doing that.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? All right, now let's go. Where did you go train to be a professional wrestler, and who were your trainers during that initial training?
So I trained at several places. So my first place was a school in New Haven. He was okay. I'm not naming names right now.
Okay.
Just kind of doesn't have the best reputation. And then I trained with Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Matt Taven and Mike Bennett are in the Kingdom or the OGK. And then Vincent, who's in the Righteous in AEW, trained with them for a couple years. Taven was the one that was there most of the time, and Vincent and Bennett were sprinkled in. But definitely learned a lot from all of them. And then same with Bubba Ray Dudley for like two or 3 years as well.
Wow, good stuff, man.
Yeah. No, definitely learned a lot from each of them, and each of them, brought their own unique points. Like what I really, remember from Taven is like just having that fire and intensity.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent was like huge on character stuff. It's like, how do I make my character stand out differently? Like, anyone could do the moves. It's just like, how would Wrecking Ball react to this? How would Wrecking Ball register this? How would Wrecking Ball put a promo at Denny's? How would this hurt Wrecking Ball, or would it piss him off, or
Right.
whatever? Just like, how would I react in different situations?
Character development.
And then, well, outside the ring and within the ring,
Okay.
because I think one of the best parts about me is there's consistency with my character, and my character, it's not really a character, but it makes sense. My name is Wrecking Ball Legursky. I look like a wrecking ball. I walk like a wrecking ball.
Uh-huh.
I talk like a wrecking ball.
Uh-huh.
My music literally says wrecking ball. So both literally and metaphorically, it says wrecking ball. Everything I do makes sense. And that's a lot from, from Vincent. He, had like, because there's, if you look at people, especially on the indies, there's like a major disconnect. Like, there's certain people you're like, is that gimmick supposed to be serious or ironic? There's like,
Right.
there's people with big gimmicks who they call themselves big, but they're not so big that it's like, oh, they're serious, but they're not so like ironically small to where it's like, he's the big guy, even though he's a midget or something.
Right.
It's just like, he's kind of big, but not really. I don't get it. Or the handsome gimmick where it's just like an average looking, average built guy. Like, I don't know. Bennett was big on like the, you don't necessarily have to follow all the wrestling cliches.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you have to do things your way, or like tread your own path. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Bubba was really good on psychology, like the old school wrestling psychology with a modern flavor and getting the most out of everything I do. You know what I mean? Making things make sense, making things, just getting the most out of it, and taking out unnecessary things that, when you're talking about it, it might sound cool, but it might take away from them, so whatever. So I learned a lot from all of them.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Tell me about your toughest match to date in any federation. Who was the opponent, and why was it so difficult to get through this match?
I wrestled Powerhouse Hobbs for Northeast Wrestling. It was at the Mid Hudson Civic Center. It was actually sanctioned for the AEW TNT title. So,
oh wow!
Yeah, no. Hobbs is a freak athlete. He's big, strong, fast, intense, and he's definitely on another level.
Okay. Did he give you any advice after the match?
There's a certain, just different, like holding like my facial expressions at certain points and whatnot, which might not sound like something important, but like with wrestling, like facial expressions are important.
Right.
Just like show how to show the crowd my facial expression.
Okay. All right. That's good advice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about an opponent you want to wrestle? And we already talked about some NWA people, but let's go outside of there. That you haven't wrestled in the independent scene that you want to wrestle so far.
Hammerstone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why do you want to get in the ring with him?
I think we could have that old school Hogan versus Bundy vibe going on, just with a modern twist, with little maybe a little more athletics thrown in than they did. Not that they weren't capable, but like moderately. He's, built himself up. He's in tremendous shape. He's huge. And I think we could bring back that old school, Hulk
Vibe.
Hogan versus Bundy type vibe, or Hogan versus a monster type of vibe that I think is, missing from wrestling. And I got over huge back in the day, and I think we
Yeah,
could get over
100%.
this reiteration could get over huge. Now,
Man, that's bringing me back, man.
yeah,
That as a little kid back then,
yeah,
I
oh,
was
yeah.
like mesmerized by Hogan. First of all, as a presence in itself at the time, and to see him go up against Bundy was another presence. It was like, as a little kid, you're
Yeah.
like enthralled by it, and you're like, holy fuck, like,
Yeah,
whoa, you know what I'm
locked
saying?
in the cage. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, that blue cage, you never forget the blue cage. No
I
matter
heard
what.
I heard the blue cage was extra rough.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't remember seeing it after that match.
Because it has less give than a normal cage.
Oh, okay.
Not to say that it's like fun to get thrown into a cage by any means, but
Right.
those blue bars are solid.
You could tell, yeah, now that I think about it, you could tell they were really solid rods.
Yeah, yeah.
Yikes. Props to those guys, man, for going through that match in that cage.
Mhm.
All right, let's talk about a gimmick match that you haven't had yet that you want to have. And who would you choose to be that opponent in that match?
A blue cage match against Hammerstone.
How did I not see that coming? Let me tell you something. You have that blue cage match with Hammerstone, you let me know, I'm coming to see that. Anywhere it is in the United States.
Sounds good.
We'll bring some Titan people with us to watch too. All right, let's talk. Let's talk some strategy about your match at Titan with O'Shea Edwards. Do you got any strategies going in? Is there something specific you're going to target, or you don't want to give that stuff away?
Well, I mean, I think he is a big dude, but like I said, I'm a bigger dude. I'm going to use my size against him. Even though I leaned up a little bit, I still have the size advantage, and the leaning up will give me extra and better cardio than I normally have, and then he's wrestled a lot of big guys, but not 6'4", 400-pound guys. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my size against him, use my power against him. He's big, I'm bigger. He's bad, I'm badder. He's strong, I'm stronger.
All right. Now let's go to the Titan roster. I'm going to bring up the poster for Rise of the Titans. Is there anybody in there that you want to face next after taking on O'Shea Edwards?
PJ Savage.
PJ Savage, that's my brother.
Yeah. We actually had a match at Titan like a year ago. Went to it was a double count out. So yeah, we definitely have unfinished business. And maybe Big Jeff Noise over there.
Oh man, that guy's huge too.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Big Jeff. He's got SP Anderson in his corner.
Yeah.
I'll
swing that weasel by his ankles like a baseball bat at Jeff Noise.
I like to see you wrestle Anthony Gangone.
Yeah. That I have never wrestled him. He's been all over the place.
He has been.
Big time CZW back in the day, and
yeah,
that'd be a good one. I think we might have intermingled in like a Royal Rumble or something, but we never went one on one.
Okay, all right. We also have another guy over there, Mr. Face.
Yeah,
who's a little unhinged at times.
I'd kick Face's face in and pull it.
Pull it.
Polish Ken Powers. I trained with him at Team 3D a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, all right.
yeah. So we have. I don't think we wrestled once at Titan, but that was before he really hit his stride at Titan.
Okay, now I want to bring
Yeah.
this up real quick. Go find it. There you are. No, where is the power one? Oh, there it is. So how excited was everybody at the NWA when Power was announced to be on the CW app?
Oh, absolutely amped. I think everyone's happy to take it to the next step, and everyone's happy for a bigger platform. Everyone's happy for the opportunities. Um, that's. I don't know all the numbers, but obviously, like getting paid to like some people are like, well, why don't you just stay on YouTube? It's like, well, we're getting paid to be on an app rather
Right.
than going off of ad revenue. Again, I don't know any of the numbers or anything of the financials, but it's obviously financially beneficial for us for that. And streaming is the wave of the future. Like everything is streaming now, so to be associated with to be on the CW network app is absolutely tremendous.
That's good stuff, man. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
and the production, like the actual production of the show, has gotten a lot better. Not to say it was bad or anything before, but it's definitely
Right.
really stepped its game up.
Right. I guess TV kind of like brings everything up, as you could say, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
100%. Well, I'm excited for you guys at NWA to be on the CW. Any wrestling promotion that's thriving on television is a good thing.
Oh, absolutely. The most recent episode that we are on is also season 18, episode 2. It's the Fixers versus NWA Cult Hero, Tim Storm, and a local competitor, JAC.
Oh shit! All right. We gotta
Yeah.
check that out. Make sure everybody goes to CW app and checks out the NWA, where you can see Wrecking Ball and all the NWA stars. What is up, Charlie? How you doing, bud?
Charlie, say hi to me. Come on, man.
Charlie's a busy
Unbelievable.
guy. I just bumped into him at Bree Combination a couple weeks ago. He's all over, man. But I'm excited for you guys at the NWA, man. I have a good bunch of friends there. The Slime Balls is one of them. I'm
Hmm.
really cool with AJ Kazan over there. Another pal of mine. We were supposed to. Well, he wanted to go to FanFest, but I don't think that's gonna work out. But I'm sure our paths will cross somewhere along the line. And Wrecking Ball, I will see you at Titan Championship Wrestling. Let everybody know where they can get your merch and where they can follow you.
You could get my merch. Look up my pro wrestling tees. I think it's pro wrestling tees or pwtees.com/wreckingball75. You could also look me up on a website. Just go to angrylemonade.net. That's
Nice.
the name of the place. Just look up Wrecking Ball Legursky or the Fixers. Um, all my shirts are there. I actually get more of a cut off of angrylemonade.net, so I prefer you guys go to that one.
That's awesome.
My Twitter is at wreckingball75. My Instagram is wrecking_ball_Legursky, Legursky. And my Facebook is at wreckingball75 as well. So, like we said, I got ISPW Monster Mash coming up this Saturday in Morristown, New Jersey. It's me versus Vargas versus Lucifer versus the Beastman. And
Woo.
then next week is Wrecking Ball Legursky versus O'Shea Edwards at Titan Championship Wrestling at the Manchester Little League.
That's right. Get your tickets for all the events that Wrecking Ball is going to be on, and we will both be at Titan Championship Wrestling. And Charlie had a message for you. I'm going to pull it up. He said, "You yell at me too much."
I don't yell at you enough. Shut up.
So after Titan Championship Wrestling for myself, I will be at FanFest 2 right there in St. Louis, Missouri. Very excited to be there. They're going to be inducting Bob Orton to the Hall of Fame. Special guest presenter will be inducting him. Not sure who it is, but come down to FanFest if you are up there in St. Louis, Missouri. As you can see, everybody's going to be there. Sergeant Slaughter is going to be there. Mr. Dan Severn's going to be there. Teddy Long, Jimmy Hart. The list goes on and on and on. Please get your tickets. Come down. See me, Papa Dank. I will be there as well. Tomorrow night, I will have the one and only Herb Simmons, who is the owner and runs SICW and running FanFest. We'll be on to discuss that and much, much more, including Bruiser Brody. I have something to show him regards to Bruiser Brody that I don't think he's seen before. Of course, I have the Arsenal coming on. Adam Ace, he's coming on next at 8:30. Adam Ace is coming on. We got some other guests. Look at this from SICW. The leader manager, Devastation Incorporated, Stephen E. is joining me next week. I'm excited to hear from Stephen. And we talked about this earlier. Big Jeff Noyes and SP Anderson will be on next week. And I will be sure to let him know that you want to crack at Jeff Noyes in the future. Yikes. You can also check out the last vlog that I did. Last vlog interaction as Kai McKenna is the new Victory Pro Women's Champion. She is in there, but as something ends, something begins, and Papa Dank Vlogs will launch at FanFest. That will be the next episode of Papa Dank and the first episode of Papa Dank Vlogs. Don't want to miss that. Make sure you follow SICW. Check out the Papa Dank commercials there and on Titan Championship Wrestling's Danger Zone as well. I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Pixway Design. He does all the graphics for me, and he does web pages and has worked with the Islanders on their web page. Shout out to them. And Serena says, also the SICW, Big Texan will be on this Sunday. That's right, the Big Texan from SICW. Another big guy for you, Wrecking Ball?
Guessing he's not as big as me because I'm huge.
He might not be as big as you. Everybody, Instagram land, have a good night. Serena says, thank you, Wrecking Ball, for coming on the podcast. Of course, I thank you as well. I appreciate you. Hold on for a second. Everybody else, I'll see you at 8:30.